Jai Shri Krishna. Good morning. And I'm delighted as a fellow Lohana to address all of you, distinguished Lohanas from 35 different countries visiting Dubai. Bhale Padaria, welcome to Dubai. I think Dubai is an idea whose time has come. I thought so 37 years ago when I moved. My wife and I, she was in Silicon Valley and I was in New Delhi. And we decided to come to Dubai for 3 years. 37 years on, and I say, more as a talking point that, we're going to die in Dubai. We're all very happy. We had our 2 boys born in Dubai. We thought they're not going to come back. The elder one went to Yale, then Harvard Business School, came back to Dubai. The younger one went to Cambridge, came back to Dubai. Our daughter-in-law went to Wharton, came back to Dubai. The thing is, it's the spirit of Dubai, which is differentiated. I will not try and even endeavor to share data and other things. Aapne je samjhiye chhe, I'll try and say, which is that what is it that makes Dubai tick? And as a person who's helped build brands, I would try and touch upon the essence of this brand called Dubai. All of us have a different perspective, a slightly different perspective to Dubai. And as the going says, once you have water in Dubai once, the chances are you'll keep coming back, which is one of the essences on which we built this brand called the Dubai Shopping Festival, which was aimed at getting people to come and visit more and more often and convert that visitation into investments. And it worked reasonably well. But the essence of brand Dubai, the first bit is live and let live. There are people from 200 different nationalities, of scores of hundreds of cultures, living and coexisting very happily in Dubai. As long as you don't cross your limits and you know what your limits are, they let you be. So it's live and let live is one key aspect of the essence. Yes, it is the mecca of materialism, from the world's biggest shopping mall to the world's tallest building. There's a lot of materialistic achievements that Dubai shows, and most of us love it. It is the mecca of materialism. It is the city of gold. Gold is not just as a commodity, but as a mark of eternal value and excellence. Dubai is where larger-than-life dreams come alive. It's about making dreams come true. And there's a saying that the impossible takes a little longer. At this stage, let me try and suggest a word or a description to His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the ruler of Dubai and the Prime Minister of UAE. Perhaps the best description of his is, he's a man who's possibly seen tomorrow, which is why the value, the currency of time is incredible in Dubai. Everything that you want to do, you want to do it a little faster, a little ahead of others. I remember I promised His Highness 2 years when he asked me to join in the knowledge economy. I survived 16 months. I couldn't keep pace with the expectations, but there are 2 very interesting things, and that signify the spirit of Dubai. The first is, every time you'd go with a project, there's only 2 questions: how much money and how much time. So you say, Your Highness, here's a project that's going to cost you $100 million and it's going to take you 2 years. His instinctive answer would be, if I gave you 200, can you do it in a year? The essence is, anything that you can do a little faster, it doesn't matter if it's imperfect, it'll get perfect as you move along. But speed to market is critical. And that is something that has worked for Dubai, and that it seems to be the key attribute that's making a lot of businesses work today. Whether you look at today's crypto world, or you look at the internet world, or you look at any of the new technologies, it's all speed to market that seems to matter. And the second bit is, I say, This is not spiritually correct, it's not politically correct, but I still say that Dubai is the closest, I believe, to Ram Rajya. Kar bhala so ho bhala. You know, there is the spirit of accepting. When you think about a country which has over 10 times its national population in the form of expats, and yet peaceful coexistence, it's those of you who've lived in Africa or continue to live in Africa have seen the adversities related to the challenges between the perception of what the nationals of that country and the guests of that country are. But in this country, you literally feel Atiti Devo Bhave. It's like the guest, expat is treated with a lot of care and attention. My personal anecdotal thing, perhaps the only place in the world where the ruler, and when I used to attend meetings with His Highness, he would insist that Bhojani doesn't understand Arabic. My bad. I haven't learned Arabic in 37 years. It's completely my, bad. But His Highness would speak in English, and everybody else would hate me for that. And in no other country does it happen. You go to Japan, you go to Italy, you go to any country, Latin America, the rulers of that country speak in their language. And it's expected that the guests understand or have interpreters to do that. Out here, they go really out of the way. They go really out of the way. What are the opportunities here today? Certainly, there's a huge lifestyle opportunity. There are a lot of people who have businesses in all parts of the world who decide to live out of Dubai, and particularly if you have a business that can be controlled a little remotely by frequent visitations, this is possibly the best part in the world, best city in the world to live in. But more than that, in terms of business, I think the Lohanas are known to sniff opportunities. Dubai's entire business model is built on opportunity in adversity. So where you see adversity, an opportunity gets created. Whether it was the breaking of the Cold War, and all of a sudden the stans and the jans got created and they needed a place for consumption, or from Africa. So Dubai is always, or from the crisis of Ukraine and Russia, Dubai has always benefited. I think President Trump has started a trade war, and it's not going to go away that easily. What are the implications of that? The implications of this trade war, very simply, is that import and export will start becoming more politically driven rather than economically driven. It's not just the price of products, but it's where they're coming from and why they're coming in. And therefore, indigenous assembly or indigenous manufacturing for goods and services will be at a premium. So no more would China be the manufacturing hub of the world. The manufacturing hubs of the world will get distributed. The GCC has amongst the highest per capita income. So those of us who want to look at opportunities, I'd say think of production, assembly of goods and services that are needed in this region. And you can't go wrong. You really can't go wrong. With that, I think I'll close my few minutes of interaction. I'm available for any of you to ask any further questions if you want to. But I'm delighted that all of you have decided to come to Dubai and take Dubai a little more seriously. Ahlan wa sahlan, Jai Shri Krishna.